The Uzumaki Tales, Return of the Whirlpool. Chapter 17, Jiraiya, the Pervy Sage. Why did we come to this place? Naruto said. Are we going to take a bath before we start training? No, we are here to train, said Ebisu. In fact, you see that water over there, this is called the water walking exercise. We are going to use that to work on your basic chakra control. Ebisu demonstrated by gathering some chakra into his feet and took a few steps onto the water. You have got to be kidding me. I already did that damn chakra control exercise, Naruto thought to himself. Like I said, I have a bad feeling that this guy is going to be completely useless, Kurama joked. Meh, let's see what he says when I get it first go, replied Naruto. Naruto quickly gathered chakra in his feet and then proceeded to take a few steps out, balancing himself perfectly. You see? Now that wasn't so bad. I must have finally gotten through to you or something, bragged Ebisu. No, I've already done this damn training with Kakashi-sensei, shouted Naruto. Now teach me something useful. Ehehe, said a man with long white hair who was peeping through a hole in the woman's bathing area. Ebisu noticed the man and challenged him for peeping on the innocent girls. I don't know who you are, but I will not forgive such shameless behavior, said a charging Ebisu. Huh? Said the man, who turned around and proceeded to summon a toad, twice the size as him. Before Ebisu could react, the toad wrapped its tongue around Ebisu and flung him halfway across the hot spring that they were training at. Keep it quiet. What are you going to do if I get caught? Ebisu was on the ground unconscious. Closet perv is unconscious? Who is this open perv? Thought Naruto. That was embarrassing, responded Kurama. Humph, he's totally knocked out. I knew this guy was a weakling, Naruto thought, the fox agreeing to every word. Who the hell are you and what is with that huge frog? Shouted Naruto. The mystery pervert got into some sort of stance. Heh, thanks for asking. Mt. Myabokugama's holy master sage, also known as the Toad Sage, the pervert said. I am Jiraiya. Hey Pervy Sage, what did you do? He was supposed to train me, said Naruto. It's because he got in the way of my work, Jiraiya said. I'm a writer working on a novel. Jiraiya pulled out a book from his robe that read Ika Ika Paradise. Gah, I know that book, shouted Naruto, remembering Kakashi-sensei. Oh, so you know? I must be getting pretty famous, smirked Jiraiya. That's a nasty book, screamed Naruto. And what the hell do you mean by work? All you were doing was peeping on those women, you pervert. You fool. I'm not just a pervert, responded Jiraiya. Peeping gives me inspiration for my writing. You liar, what a lame excuse, said Naruto with a clenched fist. Now what the hell are you going to do about my training? Hey Kit, you want some of my chakra to beat this pathetic guy up? Snickered Kurama. No thanks. I don't need that much to beat this perv, responded Naruto to the laughing fox. Training? Questioned Jiraiya. You mean that water walking exercise? So you know about it, stated Naruto. Then take responsibility and help me with my training. I hate disrespectful brats, and I don't like men, shouted Jiraiya. Well, I mean that Ika Ika Paradise book is so cool, lied Naruto. Liar, that book is for adults, said the perverted sage. Compliments will get you nowhere. I'm a sage, not some fool, you annoying brat. Hate to say it, Kit, but there is only one way to beat this pervert. Naruto sighed, agreeing with the fox. Sexy jutsu. Naruto transformed into a busty woman, whose privates were barely covered by a thin layer of smoke. I like you, shouted Jiraiya, with a perverted look on his face. Both Naruto and the fox thought of him as an idiot. Wow, my kind of girl. What do you call this jutsu? It's my sexy jutsu, the female Naruto said with a seductive tone. What creativity, you're a genius, stated Jiraiya. I get the feeling all adult men are weak against this jutsu, thought Naruto. Humans are so pitifully embarrassing. Sadly, Naruto agreed. So will you help me with my training? The female Naruto said, making herself irresistible as possible. Yes. But on one condition, stated Jiraiya. In my presence, you must always be in that form. I knew it, you're just a perverted old man, shouted Naruto. It's not true, kid, I'm not just a pervert, said Jiraiya. He suddenly got a creepy look on his face. I'm a super pervert. Yep, he's totally crazy. Let's just get out of here and I'll try to teach you a thing or two, said Kurama. What good will that do? You're locked up inside my head, shouted Naruto. He was just frustrated. First Kakashi dumps him onto that Ebisu weakling, then he meets this creepy pervert. Heh, that was just a joke. I'll look over your training, just do what you were doing before, Jiraiya said. Naruto walked onto the water, doing the exercise perfectly. If you can already do that, then why were you training with that in the first place? Jiraiya asked. Because the closet perv is an idiot, said Naruto with the fox nodding his head. Tell you what. Go take a bath and relax for a little bit. Afterwards, I'll work on teaching you something, Jiraiya said. Yeah. You just want to peep for a little longer, stated Naruto. No really, you look really tense and it will help with the training, explained Jiraiya. As Naruto got into the hot spring near them, Jiraiya noticed the seal on Naruto's stomach. Just as I thought. It's about time I teach him to control the Kyuubi's chakra. About an hour later, Naruto met up with Jiraiya to begin his training. Alright kid. First, there is something I need you to understand. You have two types of chakra. Have you ever felt a special type of chakra? Jiraiya looked over at the collapsed Ebisu. Actually, I think we had better take this guy in. Really? Now the fox was getting frustrated after that pointless day. Gaara was sleeping on top of a large statue in the outskirts of Konoha. You sure got me, don't you sleep, said Dosu, failing to sneak up on Gaara. What do you want, said Gaara, with an irritated tone. Well, I was going to kill you as you slept, but since you're awake, we can fight right here. I'll defeat you and have a higher chance of fighting Sasuke, claimed Dosu. I know about your sand attacks. I wonder if it's faster than my sound. He gets bloodthirsty during the full moon, Gaara said mysteriously. Gaara transformed into a large figure, shaking Dosu to the core. What are you? Those were Dosu's last words as a gigantic sand arm slammed down on top of him, killing him. Naruto was fast asleep. The previous day had been rather stressful and he needed the rest. Jiraiya was on a building overlooking Naruto's apartment when Ebisu approached him. I'm sorry for taking your pupil, Ebisu, said Jiraiya. Don't worry. I was just surprised, that's all, explained Ebisu. Hokage-sama's been looking for you a long time without even a trace. It's just surprising that you showed up in the village like this. So you're here because of Orochimaru? No, stated Jiraiya. I just came here to work on my novels. I'm the type that doesn't stick his neck into others' troubles. But you must understand, said Ebisu. Against one of the Sannin, another Sannin is needed. We need you, Jiraiya-sama. Two figures were observing Gaara's killing of Dosu. Wow, so that is what his true identity is, one of the figures said. Yes, but he was a sound ninja, are you sure? Baki, the Suna team's instructor said. It's fine, He was no longer useful, said Kabuto, revealing himself to be a sound ninja. Besides, there is no need for that anymore. My true identity has already been discovered. Then, if they find you with me, our plans to crush the leaf will be ruined, Baki stated. Well, to be accurate, they didn't uncover my identity, stated Kabuto. I revealed myself. I wanted to see how the leaf would react. Taking Sasuke afterwards should not be too much of a problem, said Kabuto. Fine, but if it appears you are failing, then we will withdraw, said Baki. The sand will stay in the background until the very end. That is Kazekage-sama's will. How can this be? Hayate thought, hiding behind a pillar. Kabuto handed Baki a scroll. Here are our plans. Also, it is about time they know. Our ally, the sand, connected with the sound, thought Hayate. I must inform the Hokage. One more thing. I'll take care of our little rat, said Kabuto. Hayate knew he had been noticed and took off. No, leave him to me. As a partner of the sound, I should do something, Baki said, taking off to catch Hayate. Mr. Examiner, what are you doing here? Baki questioned. Looks like there is no other choice but to fight, cough, Hayate said. Crescent Moon Dance. Hayate drew his sword and swung at Baki, creating the afterimages associated with the move. However, his attack only dug about an inch into Baki's shoulder pad. The leaf style, dance of the crescent moon, said Baki. Impressive, to master it at such a young age. However, an actual blade can be stopped. But a blade of wind cannot. Hayate was torn at by numerous wind blades. Shortly after, he lay on the building top, dead. Alright kid, I'm going to make a technique that will utilize your two types of chakra. You remember our talk from yesterday, right? Asked Jiraiya. Yeah, Naruto said. Alright, then try and release that special chakra right now, Jiraiya said. Ugh, it's like he wants me to just sit on command, Kurama said. Yeah. You know what to do, thought Naruto back to his tenant. Suddenly, Jiraiya was thrown back by a burst of the Kyuubi's chakra coming from Naruto. Wow! He was able to release it like that, thought a surprised Jiraiya. Well, this could be interesting. Well, it seems like you already know about that chakra source, said Jiraiya to Naruto. Yeah. I know, replied Naruto. Does that mean you know about Fuzzball too? Fuzzball? Really? Replied the fox, seriously annoyed at Naruto's comment. It's not like I could just say out loud that you are inside of me. I have to keep it somewhat discreet, thought Naruto back to his demon inhabitant. Jiraiya nodded. Let me ask you, how do you know about the Kyuubi? Well, we kind of met back during this mission to the Land of Waves. He's really not that bad once you get to know him, explained Naruto. What? What do you mean not that bad? He's the demon fox that attacked our village, shouted Jiraiya, trying to catch his breath. It was really all a big misunderstanding, said Naruto. He didn't want to attack the village, but was forced by some sort of powerful genjutsu. Powerful genjutsu? Jiraiya thought for a minute. The only one in history who had the power to control the Kyuubi was Madara Uchiha, and he's dead. Well, apparently he came back that night and attacked the village. The fox told me something about a guy in a mask controlling him with a chakra that felt like that Madara guy, said Naruto. Then what my informant told me might just be true. This is something I'm going to have to look into, Jiraiya thought. Alright kid. I'll bite. Just let me make sure that your seal is still secure. The last thing we want is the fox getting free because of your carelessness and wrecking the entire village, said Jiraiya. Naruto made the seal visible on his stomach and Jiraiya took a detailed look at it. It seemed to check out, but he would be keeping a close eye on it for the time being. It seems like he doesn't fully trust me, stated Kurama. No dip. He thinks you are a bloodthirsty demon who purposely attacked the village, Naruto said. Now I feel insulted. I would normally just leave him to his research, but he might know something about the key. Let's just play it quiet for a little. So I guess you know then that the Kyuubi's chakra mixes with your own, giving you a massive chakra reserve, asked Jiraiya. Naruto just nodded. Now I am going to teach you a technique that will make use of that massive chakra source that you have, he explained. There are a lot of techniques that are perfect for you that require a lot of power, like this summoning jutsu I want to teach you. Summoning jutsu? Naruto asked. Yeah. You sign a contract in blood with various life forms and call them forth with ninjutsu when needed, explained Jiraiya. It's a type of space-time ninjutsu. Is this summoning contract like what you and I signed? Said Naruto to Kurama. No. Our contract was different. I'll explain it to you a different day. Focus on the summoning contract as it could actually prove useful. If this contract is with toads, then I know the potential behind it. Let's just say my back is still sore from this giant toad landing on top of me when I was out last, explained Kurama. Giant toad, thought Naruto, now really excited. Oh, sounds awesome. Teach me, jumped a joyous Naruto. First you have to use up all your chakra, so we can have access to that second type of chakra, the Kyuubi's, explained Jiraiya. Heh. I can tap into the Kyuubi's chakra whenever I want, said Naruto. Wait, what? Shouted Jiraiya. Naruto sighed. He felt like he should make a recording of this so he wouldn't have to repeat himself. Naruto told Jiraiya everything that had transpired between him and the fox, back in the land of waves. Jiraiya was dumbfounded. He never expected the Kyuubi to be one to cooperate with its host. Okay kid, just tell me, who else knows about this? Just my teammates, Sasuke, Sakura, and Haku, Naruto said. I had to use the Kyuubi's power to protect them from this snake freak, Orochimaru, I think. So Orochimaru is up to no good, Jiraiya thought. However, I can't use it all the time. The more chakra I have to pull from him, the more it stresses my body, Naruto explained. That makes sense. Just promise me to be extremely careful when using it. There are some people in this village who will try and take advantage of you if they know you have control of the fox's chakra, explained Jiraiya. Well, that is with the fox's chakra cloak. Is it okay if I just use small bursts of his chakra? Asked Naruto. Jiraiya thought for a little. He knew that in order to use this summoning jutsu, Naruto would have to tap into the fox's chakra. Small bursts, as long as you don't prolong the presence of excess demon chakra in your system or take on that fox cloak you were talking about, explained Jiraiya. Gotcha, now can we get back to that summoning jutsu? Asked Naruto impatiently. Alright, now watch closely, said Jiraiya. He bit his finger, drawing a bit of blood and making a few hand seals. Summoning jutsu. The frog from yesterday appeared beneath Jiraiya, with Jiraiya on its head. Oh! That's from yesterday, shouted Naruto. The frog handed him a scroll that was in his mouth. Naruto laid it down and unfurled it, revealing the contract. This is the Toad contract that has been passed down many generations. Write your name in blood and then press down your fingerprints in blood, explained Jiraiya. Then focus chakra in the hand you signed the contract with and press it downward. The hand seals are boar, dog, bird, monkey, sheep. Alright like this? Naruto asked. Jiraiya nodded and Naruto went through the hand seals. Summoning Jutsu. Yo kid, you got any snacks? Said a small orange toad. It talks? Shouted Naruto, pointing at the talking toad. Oh. Gamakiki. I didn't expect him to summon you here, said Jiraiya. He then let out a little laugh. I was expecting the kid to summon a tadpole or something. Gamakichi laughed along with Jiraiya and so was the fox. Naruto just stood there, slightly frustrated. Jiraiya explained to Gamakichi that he had chosen Naruto to be the next toad summoner. Soon after, Gamakichi left, returning back to Mt. Mayaboku. The rest of the morning, Naruto spent trying to get a feel for how much chakra to put into the summoning Gamakichi at least 2 more times, who was becoming increasingly irritated at these constant summoning. Thankfully, Jiraiya had a few snacks on him to keep the small toad cooperating. Alright Naruto, try putting a little more chakra into it, instructed Jiraiya. Naruto forced some more of his own chakra into the summon. By the end of the day, he had managed to summon the same toad that Jiraiya had managed to summon to attack the closet perv. I wonder, thought Jiraiya. Hey Naruto, how much longer do you have until the finals? Huh? Oh, just over 3 weeks, why? Replied Naruto. Maybe he can do it. He was able to do pretty well on the toad summoning, thought Jiraiya. Are you up for a challenge? Do you want to learn a cool jutsu? Huh? Cool jutsu? It only took a few seconds for Naruto's brain to connect the dots. Cool jutsu? Teach me. Geez, calm down kid, said Jiraiya, trying to restrain the jumping boy. He didn't understand how this kid still had energy from an entire day of summoning. Alright, just watch closely now. Jiraiya held out his palm and focused chakra into it. A blue orb of spiraling chakra began to form as Naruto's eyes widened. Turning to a tree, Jiraiya took the orb and slammed it into the trunk. The orb shredded the tree upon contact, leaving a splintered stump in its place. Wow, was all Naruto could get out. I take that back. Maybe this guy isn't so useless after all, the fox admitted for once. What was that? Asked Naruto, now more excited than ever. If Sakura had walked up to him and asked him on a date, he would not know it. That Naruto was one of the Yondaime Hokage's original jutsu, explained Jiraiya. It's called the Rasengan. Just so you know, in terms of difficulty, this jutsu is a high A rank. All right. Watch me. I'll have that thing mastered by tomorrow, claimed Naruto. Kid, this jutsu, it took the Yondaime 3 years to develop. It took me a month after he taught it to me. I told you this was going to be a challenge, said Jiraiya. I'll be surprised if you have it down within a few months, and it will take a miracle for anyone to get it down in a month, let alone in time for the finals. Then I'll have it down by the finals. Believe it, he declared. Suddenly, Naruto felt weak as his legs collapsed and he fell to the ground. It was about time he passed out after expending so much chakra. About 30 minutes later, Naruto woke up to the Pervy sage carrying him on his back. Naruto saw the door to his apartment just ahead of him. Why are we here? I thought we were going to start on that jutsu, he asked wearily. Not today, Naruto, said Jiraiya. You're going to need to be fully rested for this and I don't have the necessary items to start training. So when do we start? The blonde asked. Meet me tomorrow afternoon at the same place. We'll begin then, Jiraiya said, putting Naruto down just outside his room as the blonde entered for a good night's rest. Thanks for watching, see you next time.